Good morning. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and give this video a little like. It means a lot to me. Today I just thought I would take care of myself a little bit. I haven't had a facial in so long, so I'm gonna go get one of those this morning, and then I'm just gonna come home and relax. And I think I'm gonna start a new book. Liz Tomford, I think her name is. She released In Her Own League early March, so I'm a little behind on reading it already, so I want to get started on it because it sounds so good and I've heard nothing but good reviews. So I think today is just going to be a calm, relaxing self-care day, and I want to take you guys with me. So I have to get on the road because I'm going to be late to my facial, and I have never been here before. This is my first time going to see her, so I'm excited to see what she's like. She had photos of her room on her Instagram, and I thought that was so cute, and it looked so cozy, and I just wanted to check it out and try it out. So let's head over there, but first, probably Dunkin', of course. Hello. I just got out of the shower and it was amazing. It was an everything shower, and I mean everything. And I haven't really taken care of my body and my skin like that in a long time, so it felt really good to do that for myself. But I did have my facial this morning and it was going well. It was going well. And then I feel like she exfoliated my face so much to the point like it probably just hurt my skin barrier. Honestly, it did not feel good, as you can see. And she did extractions on my face, which I've never had anyone do extractions before in a facial, and I'm not sure if I want to have it again because I literally look torn apart. I look torn up. Please, if someone watching this can comment and let me know if you've had extractions before, or if a facial is supposed to be like that, to the point where I kind of look a little just like red and splotchy from the extractions, if that's normal or not. I kind of need some guidance there. But let's get into skincare and makeup and getting to know me. My ride or dies are this combo. I've used this for years and I will come back to it every time. It makes my face feel so good, and it's so lightweight, and it doesn't make me feel greasy at all. And then this was my life savior this winter. It was the only thing that kept my skin feeling like it wasn't cracking and flaking off. I don't want to put too much makeup on because she did use so many products on my face this morning that I feel like if I do too much else, I'm gonna break out or something. And I'm not usually an acne prone person. I'll get blackheads here and there and whiteheads here and there, but I am very lucky in the sense that I don't break out when I try new things. But the forehead is looking concerning, so I don't want to really cover up my redness on my forehead because I don't want to irritate it anymore if it is irritated. So we are just gonna keep it simple today. And I do have my mirror right down here, so if I'm looking over here, that's why. And then my everyday makeup isn't crazy. I just do a little bit of the NYX concealer, like literally that much. Okay, so I'll just jump into kind of the getting to know me part. I don't have enough subscribers or anything to put like a Q&A on my Instagram story to see if people want to ask me questions. I'll just kind of talk about the basics of who I am. My name is Bethany. I live in a very small town in Maine. Most towns in Maine are very small, so that's not out of the ordinary. But I live in a small apartment with my fiance, and it's just us two, and we have one cat. Her name's Mia, and she's pretty much just like my only responsibility, which is amazing. I'm not ready for children. I also don't really have this huge desire to have children, but at the same time, I can definitely see myself having one child, especially because I want to see Austin's my fiance. I want to see Austin be a dad. I am 26 years old. I'm a nail tech, so I run my own considered small business. And I work with someone in a small little studio, and I just rent my little booth from her. My books are full, which is a huge accomplishment for me. I'm very proud of myself for that. My biggest goal in life, honestly, though, is to not work. If I'm being completely, totally honest, I want to be a stay-at-home wife. Then I'm just going in with the e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara. And I recently got this at TJ Maxx because I thought it was cute. So I love a cream blush. It's the best way to make sure your blush stays on all day, honestly. I love where Austin and I live. We have the cutest apartment. I love the way we've decorated it. I love the way we've just made it feel like a home, and I feel so safe and warm and just loved in this apartment, in this town. And we love all the restaurants in town. I just love the overall vibes in this town. How many times can I say town? Put a tally up. I want to buy a house here within the next couple of years, but I'm not really rushing anything. I feel like that's all I've been doing is focusing on my future the last few years and just harping on it and stressing myself out about what my future is and just constantly making myself feel like I'm running out of time. I'm 26. I need to just calm down. I want to make another video on that as well, just talking about what to focus on and how to get out of that go future thinking in your 20s, just making yourself anxious and trying to figure it all out at once. Your 20s are the most scattered, overwhelming years of your life. I have just learned to relax. Honestly, I have genuinely learned the pros of slow living, and it has changed me over the last year. I feel like my frontal lobe closed, and I now understand the meaning of life. You don't have to think about tomorrow. You don't have to think about next week. And I've just been absolutely learning that concept. So that has been a big area in my life and personality over the last year, is just taking my time. And that has literally become my mindset. I wanted to share that because it has really defined who I am over the last year. My future is not decided. I don't know. I might not even be a nail tech next year. I could do something completely different, and I'd be happy trying something new because I love trying new things. I love trying new jobs. I know I've been wanting to do YouTube for the longest time. I did it in college. I made like 7 videos, and then I gave it up because I got really stressed and scared and embarrassed and didn't give myself props for that. So I'm back and I want to keep going, and I just feel like it's so important to give yourself grace. So this is one of my dreams, and I hope it becomes a true reality for me someday, and I'll just keep going and see what happens. And it's always one day at a time. But other than that long rant, other little things about me is I love Fortnite. I play that a lot. I love playing around with makeup. I haven't done it very much within the last few years, but I absolutely love it. I have so much makeup, and I need to get back into just wearing whatever I want on my face any day for any reason. I love a tasty little drink. I'm not gonna lie. I love going to a restaurant and getting a strawberry margarita or a Prosecco or a fruity little drink. I am truly a huge nerd. That's one big factor about me, is I'm a huge nerd. I have so many Funko Pops. I rewatch so many sitcoms over and over again. I collect the stupidest little toys and just display them wherever I want in my apartment. I love building Legos. And honestly, one day in a house, Austin and I will probably have a room with shelves up that just display all of our Legos because we're nerds and I love that about us. Other than that, I love a good hobby. I love coloring. I love playing Sims. That shit's so calming. If you need to relax, hop on Sims and decorate a house. But anyway, by nerd, I mean I literally have a tiny version of a Dundee Award from The Office. And it's my prized possession, so thank you to Austin for that. Also, I'm sorry if you could hear my Fresca bubbling in the background of this entire clip, but she's right here. Fresca should sponsor me someday. When I have more than 58 followers, bet on it, I'm getting Fresca. Another very important piece into who I am is I did lose my dad when I was 22 years old. It was a very dark and depressing time in my life, and I truly suggest having someone in your life that is so positive and will literally pick you up off the ground every single time, and that is Austin for me. But I would also like to make another video on grief in your 20s, specifically losing a parent in your 20s. It's a major development in character, but I've learned unbelievable strength through that grief process. I love reading. I love an actual physical book in my hands where I can turn the pages and read. I love when I find a good book. I've been in a slump. You have a good book, recommend it to me. But yeah, I think that's a lot about me. And for right now, I think that is enough. More about me will come up in the next however many vlogs I post in my lifetime. Subscribe and follow along if you like any of these things about me or they relate to you and you want to see more. I would love to have you here. Give this video a like and comment anything you want. The rest of the night, I think, is just going to be relaxing, reading. I am meeting some friends and Austin at a Mexican restaurant tonight, so I will have a yummy marg and maybe a taco salad or an enchilada, who knows? Whatever I feel in the moment, but that's where tonight's heading. I might check it back in, but if I don't, I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.